In example 2, we're going to be looking at determinants for a 3 by 3. So here's the formula that you need over here. If this is our original 3 by 3 matrix, we're going to find the determinant by taking little a times this determinant of a 2 by 2 minus b times this determinant of a 2 by 2 plus c times this determinant of a 2 by 2. Now to figure out which determinants you need, you're going to take a look at the numbers in front. So this top row here, A, B, and C, those are the numbers that we have here. So we go A, opposite of B, and then C. To figure out what the 2 by 2 determinant is that we need to find, we take a look at little a here. If this is the number that's out in front, like it is for the first one, we're going to get rid of the column and the row that goes with it. And then this E, F, H, and I is the determinant that we're trying to find. So if you look here, that's there, and that's set up as the determinant we want to find here. Now, if I take a look at letter B, so if that's the one that I want to multiply, which is our middle one there, I'm going to take out that row and that column that B is in. And then if I'm going to set it up, I've got D and G, F and I left over, and that's the determinant that I'm taking there. Now if I want to go with my last one, which is letter C, so here's letter C, I would take out that column and that row, and then I'm left with D, E, G, and H. D, E, G, and H, which is the determinant that I want here. So now let's go ahead and take a look at example 2 and see if we can figure this out. So what I want to start with is to set up this part here, using the numbers that I have over here. So this first row, the -2, 5, and -4, those are the numbers that I'm going to be multiplying each of those determinants by. So let's start. If I have -2, I want that one, and then I need to figure out what determinant I have that I'm multiplying by. Now remember, if I'm using -2, I'm going to take out that row and that column. So in here I have -3, 5, 5, and -6. Then what I want to do, so let's get rid of that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to the B. So I want the opposite of B. So I want minus my 5. So here's the B. So I want the opposite of that. And then I'm going to take out that row and that column that it's in. So the determinant that I want to go with it is 0, 5, -5, and -6. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And then we're going to move to C. So C is right here, which is -4. So I want C as it is. So I want a -4. And then the matrix, or the determinant that goes with it, if I take out its column and its row, I'm left with 0, -3, -5, and 5. And from this point, all I need to do is go through and solve what I have left. So if I look at the first part, this again is this is the determinant, these two lines right here. So I'm going to take -2 times my determinant means I'm taking and multiplying these two minus this product of these two. So inside I have -3 times -6, which is 18. So again, I did that. And then I'm going to subtract the product of these two, which is 25. Then I have -5 times, I'm taking the product of these two, so 0 times -6, which is 0, minus the product of these two. -5 times 5 is -25. And then I'm going to subtract 4 times, I'm taking the product of these two, 0 times 5, which is 0, minus the product of these two, -5 times -3 is 15. So then I end up with -2 times -7 if I subtract 18 minus 25, minus 5 times 25, 0 minus a -25 will make that a plus, and then -4 times -15. So basically what I have is 14 minus 125 plus 60. And if we move this up just a little bit here, we should get an answer of -51. So this whole thing is equal to -51 if we add it all up. And so the determinant of this 3 by 3 would be -51. What I'd like you to do right now is to try this. That's below. So go ahead and pause it, unpause it when you're ready to check your answer. If you did the try this correctly, you should have gotten negative 103. If you did not get negative 103, please ask for some help.